Are you killing your Amazon business? Here are the 7 deadly sins of selling on Amazon. Before we start, here's me and Tony in front of our students during our live event in Finland. We currently have more than 1,000 students who also achieved success through our course, and we actually received 2 Como Club Award for that. With the help of our remote employees, we managed to maintain our current lifestyle since we reached $1 million per month on our Amazon business. Because of that, we were invited to speak during the 8-figure sellers panel for thousands of Amazon sellers in Las Vegas. Hi there, my name is Victor Villan, and I didn't know that I have been killing my business for years. Lost hundreds of thousands of dollars, made 20 million bucks on Amazon, and you know what? You have to know the truth. You are the bottleneck. So, after moving to Philippines, automating my business, now here I am with 7 deadly sins for Amazon sellers. Sin number 1, you don't know your numbers. Let me ask you a question. Do you know exactly how much you have spent on your product so far? How much money you can spend in order to get to the first page? How much money you have left? And how much you have spent on your ads, and how much still can you spend in order to get your organic sales rolling, right? You know, guys, if you don't know your numbers, you don't know your business. So start tracking your expenses for the product from day 1 and make a spreadsheet where you can see how much profit you can make with this product, and then you know how much money you have left to spend on marketing to rank your product to the first page. Sin number 2, you don't know your customer. Let me ask you a question. Is your Amazon product listing done based on market research or your gut feeling? And it amazes me how many Amazon sellers are speaking on their listing about something that their customers simply don't care about. How can you make a sale if the customer cannot relate to you as a seller for the product? And it actually is super easy to create an amazing listing which converts. All you need to do is just go and read your competitors' reviews and just answer these questions. Who, for who, where, when, what, and why. Who is buying this, for who they buy, why they are buying, where they use it, what are these occasions, events, situations, right? What they like about your product. Or maybe they are looking also some sort of information you want to add to your product, or something that makes that product even more competitive. Anyway, understand your customers so you can easily create listing which converts well because your customers can relate to what you are saying. Sin number 3, you don't have any competitive advantage. Listen, guys, can you explain in 1 minute why someone should buy your product instead of competitors' products? If you cannot, then you have a big problem here. You know what? If your competitive advantage is not on the main image, it's not on the headline, it's not on the first bullet, it's not on the second image, and you're not explaining to your customers that here's the new version of something that you're looking for, you don't need to look further, then you have lost. And I call this an X factor. It's simply to put higher additional value which customer perceives when looking on your product main image, price, and headline, and when they enter your listing, of course, there they can find more information about this as well. So let me give you an example about what is the X factor and why you need one on the main image. For example, here are the 2 listings, right? And one of them have really good X factor. This second listing here has a stand on the main image. It has a bag on the main image. It has these extra elements on the main image. It actually shows text on the main image as well, which says click here, watch our video, you know, and arrows pointing to the headline, right? And this is what I call X factor. The guy actually has really good main image and even 5-cent smaller price and more reviews. So that's what it calls you have increasing the perceived value for the customer, and they probably click the second listing rather than the first one. Sin number 4, you don't have any compelling keyword strategy. Which means is that when you're creating listing, are you just dumping all the keywords in there, or you carefully are choosing the keywords which have the great amount of demand but not so much supply and competition? If your goal is to rank up quickly, then you better pick good keywords that don't have so much competition and still are really relevant for your product. What I mean by that is you can run the reverse ASIN for your competitors' products, and you can hand-pick keywords which doesn't have so much supply. There's not so many products, there's not so many competitors on them, and instead of just hunting down those big major keywords, you could go in and range everything by IQ score here, and then you can pick keywords or hand pick the keywords which are relevant for your product and only have few hundred people on them, and this way you can quickly increase organic ranks for your products and position your products on the market actually the way that you will start selling faster instantly, because you have so much less competition and supply on the keywords that you are using on your listing. Sin number 5, not understanding do you have a traffic or conversion issue. I've seen so many times people are creating better and better listings, better images, better bullet points because their product is not selling. But you know what? The first question you need to ask, do you have a conversion or traffic problem? If you have a traffic problem, there's no point optimizing listings and copy. You need to get more visitors there. And you get better visitors by better keyword strategy and knowing your customers better. Otherwise, you will dump and lose crazy amount of money on ads, right? So traffic first, then validate the listings quality. Sin number 6, you don't know how to rank your product on Amazon. Ranking has been an essential part of Amazon product success all these years. And it's been always possible to manipulate Amazon rankings with specific systems. So if you are not thinking about how to rank your products on Amazon, you are losing so much time. There are so many tools available on the internet where you can give 100% of cashback for your product purchases. For example, Cashback Base, RebateKey, RebateJet, AMZ Tigers. There's also other tools that you can find by just Googling them, right? And the key here is that in the tool, you must ask people to search, find your product, and then buy the product. You don't give them specific URL where to go to buy the product. And when they bought the product, then the tool gives them the money back and your rankings will start to increase. Super easy, no need to complicate. You will increase your sales if you monitor how much money you dump in and how much your organic sales are increasing. Sin number 7, you don't see the big picture. If you don't see the big picture, then you are doing the random tasks and you are getting the random results. But Amazon success comes with consistent action, doing the right things on the right time. You have to know what action should you do now, in which order, and how to do that action as qualitatively as possible. Then you get to the results. And that's how Amazon's success looks like. It's about going deep. It's about knowing what to do now, what to do next, and how everything fits together into the big picture. Start working on the system, not in the system. Build checklists, step-by-step action plans for your product success. This way you constantly work on the system, and everything you do, the system becomes smarter because you're updating these checklists. Thank you guys for watching, and watch out for the next video.